I'm trying to figure out a reasonable way to position this thing so y'all can see what I'm doing here in my laboratory, in my little lab. I think if I do it like this. All right, cool. Wait, hang on. Hold the phone. I'm the one holding the phone. All right, there we go. I think that's a pretty decent angle where you guys can see. All right, cool. Yeah, this is it. So this is my little laboratory. I can't see like people saying stuff too well here, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I do. So I go on Amazon and I buy this iridescent vinyl. This is specifically holographic iridescent vinyl. It comes in sheets of, you get 5 sheets in a pack. And then I can do 9 cards at a time. So I'm buying these aluminum metal cards where if you guys message me on whatever channel, I can link you to where you can get these cards. And then I pre-print all the backs because I want specific stuff on the back. So I make all the backs of my cards and then they're ready to press the vinyl on. And the vinyl is how I get them to be holographic. So I'm basically just laying out, and I kind of just developed this technique on my own. Some stuff I've learned from my friend Chris, and some stuff I've learned from my friend David, and they make really awesome custom leaders. If you guys want custom leaders for like DBS or One Piece, they're great people to get custom leaders from. But I learned a couple things from them, and I've just been kind of, you know, inventing my own technique at doing this, so I thought it was cool and I thought I'd show you guys. So basically I lay out my cards like this, and then I take a piece of vinyl, holographic vinyl, and I lay it over, and I gotta be really careful because I don't want any of these cards to move at all. But what's nice is this vinyl is a little translucent, so you can kind of see through. I can see that everything is lined up, it's spaced properly. So yeah, that's a good alternate title, Ryan. So this is a heat press. I got this at Michael's, and it's on set for 290 degrees Fahrenheit at 15 seconds. I'm gonna do about 8 seconds here and 8 seconds here. I can get these 6 under here for 8 seconds. So I'm just gonna go ahead and press this. This is gonna go for 8 seconds, and I wanna make sure I have my squeegee ready because the squeegee is how you get the air bubbles out. So once that's 8 seconds in, I'm gonna go up here, and while this is up here, I'm just gonna start squeegeeing this stuff to try and get some of these air bubbles out. All right, and then once that's done, then I'm gonna go in and go half like that, half like this. Just try and push out as many air bubbles as possible. A lot of the air bubbles actually get covered by printing. So, you know, I didn't really understand how to get them out at first. And then I bought this thing called a squeegee, which is like 10 bucks. And it works really well. So I just want to get an initial set, essentially. That's what I do this first thing for, is I just put this vinyl on here, try and get it initially set, and then I'm going to set it again. So I like to take this and just kind of push hard lines in here to get it where it's got to go. Oh shoot, this is starting to get messed up. I've been too hard on my squeegee, I think. All right, I might be able to like smooth this up. I don't know if I can smooth that up actually. I think I've been pushing too much stuff when it's too hot. I'm gonna go grab a blade and just kind of cure this real quick. All right, so I got an X-Acto knife, and I want to cut the excess off of this thing. Hey, I'm live streaming.
Wait, you're live streaming?
Yeah, do you want to eat dinner soon?
Yeah, I want to eat some dinner.
My squeegee got messed up, so I'm trying to get it back in shape. I think I was pressing stuff when it's too hot, but okay, that feels like a cleaner edge. Nice. Nothing a vacuum can't clean off my floor. So now I'm gonna do the second set. So once I have this first set, then I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna hit this for 10 seconds. So hold this on here for, what's up?
What are you doing?
I'm teaching people how to make cards so they can make their own cards.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, to give a man a fish he eats for one day. Give a man a fishing rod and a Johku trading card, and then he'll eat twice at least. I think that's how the saying goes. Have you heard that one before?
No.
Give a man a fish, and he turns into a fish for a day. Give
I like fish.
Give a man 2 fish, and he can find the one piece. And then the one piece is real.
I like raw fish.
Raw fish? We've got a lot of raw fish recently. You want to say hi to people on the stream? That's Linda saying hi. You can see her hand there. Alright, so that's a sheet basically of these cards, and then I'll cut them after this. What do you want to do for dinner?
I don't know. You can choose. I chose for the past 2 days.
You did. That's true. I could go for like a salad wrap.
That sounds very bad.
You want just a regular salad, or you don't want salad?
Regular salad.
Here's 9 of these. We can get a regular salad. Do you wanna? You can order it from Chopped. Actually, what time is it right now? It's like 6 something.
6:30.
6:30. I think they close at 7-ish. I'd also be down to go get food from Olives. No, Olives closes sooner.
You close at 7?
I think Olives closes at 7. Yeah, I think the salad place is open until like 8 maybe or something. You wanna look it up and we can order on your phone? Nice phone. Nice
Big
big
phone.
phone. Nice big phone. Alright, so I'm gonna put a piece of vinyl down on here. Make sure that these are all lined up nicely. And then go in here. I'm gonna try just 5 seconds and see what happens with that. Oh, it's actually kind of nice.
What?
5 seconds is pretty good. Yeah.
It's so cold right now.
Is it really?
Yeah. Look at me.
Yeah, I see you're wearing a jacket. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna put this
I was
on
closing at 7:30.
Close at 7:30, so should we order?
Olives?
No, the salad place. Yeah, I'm still really experimenting a lot. I really don't know what the specific science is here. I haven't really been taking notes, which I should do. The smart thing is to, when you do tests, you should take notes on your test, and you should note how these things come out. But I'm not going to be manufacturing these forever. I'm just kind of making them on my own right now. And then eventually I'm going to be outsourcing this work to a company that's going to make these for me. But right now I am making them. And some of these air bubbles really, really make me mad. Come on, get out of there. Pop out of there. Air bubble. Ah, nice. Yeah, so this part's kind of time consuming when it comes to, evaluating how long this takes, but they just come out so cool, so I feel like I kind of like doing this, but I am gonna figure out how I can have the factory make these eventually. Whoops. Oh no, these are really close. So that's tough when they get so close to cut it off, but that should be okay because they're not actually overlapping. There's another sheet, so lay out another 9 and keep the train going. There's 3, and oh yeah, look at that, I grabbed exactly 9. Doesn't that feel good? Wow, what a champion move. Are you proud of me?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I don't think so. All right, that should be pretty
I'll be
good.
proud if you had all 9 of them without any air bubble.
Wow. All right, I'm up for the challenge. All right, we got this laid on here. I'm gonna do 5 seconds. All right, so 5, 3, 5, and then 5. And then let's try and get all these air bubbles out so we can impress Linda. Only for impressing Linda.
Impress me.
Yeah.
That's funny. I was the first one to do all of that.
You were?
Yeah. I was the first one to press all of those finals and cutting them out of those.
And you hated it.
Yeah, but I was the first one. You can't impress me.
I can't impress you. You just said you'd be impressed if I didn't have any air bubbles.
Yeah, but
You're changing the rules.
I can change the rules any way that I want.
What?
My rules.
That seems imbalanced. I'm not down with that. That seems totally unbalanced. It's not a game I want to play.
Huh?
We need to errata. We need to errata that text now. All right, that's pretty good. Yeah, no air bubbles.
I'm impressed.
Really?
I errataed my text. Yeah, I said that I was impressed.
Wow. That's crazy. I impressed Linda. Can you believe it, gang? All right, so... Oh yeah, this is too hot to be squeegeeing, that's why. And there we have another sheet of cards.
Are you going to demonstrate how you cut it?
I am, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Did you download the app for Chopped?
No. They have an app?
Yeah.
I'll just go get it.
What do you mean you'll just go get it? You order it in, so you just have to go pick it up.
It's too much work.
It's not much work at all, actually. Do you know what the definition of work is?
It's like my phone not having enough storage to have another app.
It's force over time. Do you know how much force you're inputting to order food on your phone?
Yeah.
I think it takes a couple, I don't know. I don't think the amount of force it requires to push something on your phone is very high.
It is.
So if you're evaluating the actual work that you're putting into the system to get a salad to come out of it, I'd say it's a pretty good
Bad
exchange.
thing, bad thing.
What's a bad thing? Me? Elephant me?
Salad.
Elephant.
Oh, this is so much work.
Really?
I need to enter my address and my phone number and my first name and my last name. That's like too much things. I would rather just go in there and be like, give me my food.
It's good to work. It makes it more rewarding when you get to your goal. Sorry if I'm missing chat stuff. Hang on, let me see. Is there a... Oh, enjoy your dinner, Ryan. Sorry, I didn't see that message. We will definitely enjoy ours. Thoroughly. Thoroughly enjoy. Yeah, most of these air bubbles come out, but, you know, occasionally there's a couple. But you know what? The cool thing about the air bubbles is they make them unique because you can't repeat them. It's impossible to make them repeated.
Bad things, bad things.
Bad things. It's bad to be unique.
Bad to help.
Linda and I have a lot of philosophical conversations around trading cards. It's pretty much the only thing we talk about. Philosophical trading card perspectives. Wouldn't you say?
No.
All right, it's pretty good. I'm down with that. just a couple push downs here. And I like to do this at the edge because it kind of feels like defining that edge. So later when I go in and cut these, because I'm going to cut all these, and I'll show you guys how I cut them, it makes them slightly easier to cut when I do that. So I just go around and do that. And all right, that's 5 sheets right there. So I'll go ahead and start cutting some of these. Oh snap! You know where my? Can you grab my X-Acto for me? It's in that
Where
little.
is it?
It's in the desk in that cup that I have those Sharpies in that I use to sign cards for people.
Oh, that's like 2 things.
There's a on the desk where my office. There's a cup with Sharpies in there. Where the TV is and the computers. There's a cup of Sharpies, and then there's a one of those blades in there. Thank you. All right, so next we're going to cut these out of here. I'm just taking a break at the heat pressing, so I'll do some cutting and then I'll come back and do more cutting. But one of the things I learned when you're cutting is, you know, you're cutting against metal, so there's a lot of force that actually pushes back into your finger. So the angle on which you hold the blade really affects how easy it is for you to cut or seamless it is for you to cut. Now I will start from the top of the page and try and get it as close as possible to the metal. And then once you cut that, you can just take that piece off. And then I'll cut this piece over here. And this is by no means like the best way to do this. This is just the way that I figured out, and it works pretty well for me. I'm getting a pretty nice result. And I'm gonna cut this. Yeah, this is it. I wouldn't call myself a master, but I've definitely spent a good amount of time kind of figuring this out. So I hope you guys do enjoy checking out how I'm doing this. I've been having a lot of fun with this, making these things. I think it's a really interesting creative process, and I like getting my fingers into the fabric of my creations, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so once I cut that, then I'm going to cut each of these off of each other. So I have like 3 kind of sheets like this. So I'll have that one, and then I'll have this one, and I'll have 3 of these now. So there's my 3 little pieces. And I'll cut this excess off of here. And then I'll go in and I'll cut each of these cards out, and I'll just put them in a stack. And the thing that they're still going to have is they're still going to have the piece at the corner. This little corner rounded part, I'm still going to need to cut that off. But I'll do that kind of at the end. I have a kind of, it's really time consuming to try and do it in between. So these are actually, I've been printing some metal cards, and these are, I'm prepping all the cards right now so that I can go and print them later. Each card is pretty time consuming to make, but I've figured out kind of a order of operations that reduces the total amount of time required, and I can kind of do them in sequence. Are you downloading the app?
Yeah.
Nice. What are you seeing? Anything good?
Not really.
What are you gonna get?
Salad.
Salad?
Nothing else.
Can I see that app when you're done, and I'll order something also? So yeah, this is like just one sheet right here, 9 cards. And I usually do, so when I print cards, I usually do 6 of a card. I'm generally doing like 6 copies of each card that I'm printing. Some I'm doing, you know, some I'll do 1 or 2 runs of depending on how cool I think it is. But really I'm just kind of investigating and exploring and testing stuff right now. So I don't really imagine that I'm going to be like running prints multiple times. Unless people are like, yeah, I really like this thing. Like, I don't know, then maybe I'll make a couple more. But I'm just making what I want to look at. And if you check out my Instagram story, I've been posting like what's coming up in the future on there.
Do what?
So if you go ahead and look at my Instagram story, you can check it out. and see what I'm going to be making next. Destination salads. Wow. Sounds pretty good. Linda's working on her new YouTube channel where she forgives restaurants for something that they made that she
That's
wasn't.
a Jodic one. That's not true.
Last night we went to get pho, and
That's the best pho ever.
and she
Okay, that was not fun.
she forgave the restaurant for not giving her enough shrimp, which I think is a really good concept to do a series where it's just forgiving. Here you go. Thanks.
What did you order?
I got a wrap, some random thing. So yeah, that's 9 cards right there. And then I'll do another sheet and just keep making, you know, these 9 card sheets. And then once I finish these 5, I'll do another 5. But I printed all these, you know, a couple days ago. I went in and I got all these things printed. So I have all the cards ready to go. And the printer's actually having some technical difficulties right now, so I'm not going to be printing anytime too soon. But I'll have these all ready to go, and I have some new designs up that I've been working on. Very exciting stuff. I'm actually really, really excited for the new designs. I think they look really cool. But yeah, if you go check out my Instagram story, I usually post like what I make and what I plan on making. What?
I'm gonna wrap?
Yeah. Something wrong with that?
That's a bad wrap.
Why is that a bad wrap? What did that wrap do to you?
That's a bad looking wrap.
Why? It looks
Doesn't look
fine.
cute.
It doesn't look cute?
Yeah.
Is a wrap supposed to look cute?
Yeah.
How does a wrap look cute? I don't understand.
Smiley face.
If there's a smiley face, it makes it cute? What? Does the Marco sold out? Oh, I have one Marco. But I think the pirate logo's upside down, so I usually keep like one in for me because I like them. So I think I have one with the Jolly Roger the right way, so I'll keep the one with the upside down Jolly Roger. But hit me up on Instagram or whatever. Yeah, Marco was really cool. That was actually Linda's idea, wasn't it? You were the one that said I should make Marco, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I made it. And then I showed it to you, and you were like, I think you should have more reverse hollow foil in there. And then I was like, oh man, this is going to take a really long time. But I did it, and I think it looks really good.
I think I'm not good in designing things, but I'm good in what I want. And
you have a good critical eye. Your criticism, your power of criticism is good.
I like this thing. That's not good.
Yeah, it's hard to do. It's a hard thing to do. But then if you turn that into creative stuff, then you will be making stuff. You just have to find what you like spending your time making. That's all. That's all there is to it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. What do you guys want to see? I've been doing a lot of Luffy, but I really like Luffy, so, you know, I should probably switch it up a little bit more, which I'm planning to. But Nami's coming this week. I'm excited to make this Nami. She looks really good. Chopper, yes, I have a chopper that I want to do. I actually, somebody was messaging me and they're like, dude, like, I really like all the cards you're making. I feel like it doesn't matter what you make. Like, even if you just made, like, a bunch of SpongeBob cards, it would be cool. And then I fell down this hole. Yo, Alistair, what's up, man? Sorry if I'm not seeing all the comments, because I'm looking down while I'm doing this, and the comments are up there. But, yeah, this dude was like, yeah, I feel like if you made... Ryan. Shout out to Ryan. He's like, I feel like if you made SpongeBob cards, they'd be cool. So I, like, looked up SpongeBob One Piece characters, and I found this whole, like, Pinterest hole of One Piece SpongeBob characters. Oh yeah, I gotta do a boa, but I'm waiting on the art. I really want to find like the art that I think is really gonna slap, because I know there's such good boa art out there, and I just haven't found the boa image that I feel like is gonna be the one to rule them all. Nami, I like. If you go check out my Instagram story, I think the Nami one is pretty cool. It's like Nami, Space Cowgirl Nami. Pretty hype. Anyway, well, this is what like they look like. So this is like a card right here, and then I gotta go through and like cut out all the corners. Thanks, man. I didn't check. I've been really, really behind on checking my messages. I've really been trying to catch up and stay on top of it, but It's difficult. Had a lot of projects in the work. This is like on top of a couple other things that I'm doing, which I'm definitely going to share with you guys soon, but it's not really, I can't really talk too much about it at the moment. I did make a Kaido, actually. I did Kaido in like my first run, and I thought the Kaido was pretty cool. Pretty tough Kaido. I want to do like a drunk Kaido. I feel like that would be pretty rad. Like, we're actually watching, we just watched Luffy punch Kaido for the first time. We just got to Wano on Linda's birthday, actually. It was her birthday a couple days ago, and we just reached Wano, and we saw, oh, my heat press is turning off. Doesn't want to stay on. Fire hazard. But yeah, once I finish these 5, then I'll do another sheet, and I'm going to try and get as many of these things prepped as possible so I can make a bunch of cards. There's so many cards that I want to make all the time. It's so fun to do this. And people seem to like them, which is cool. I like, you know, it's fun to make stuff that people are interested into. And I just like making stuff at the end of the day. I don't really care, you know, what happens with it. I just want to make things. I feel like it's a good use of my time because I can look back on the time that I invested and I say, wow, look, I got all this cool stuff that I made with my hands and my brain and my feelings and my stomach come out onto these metal things. I missed some here. I gotta get it right up to the thing. Yeah, that's it. That's what I like to see. I always have to do a lot of vacuuming after this also because I make a mess out of all these pieces. Hanging off the edge there. Idea, maybe you'll do, dang, I can't, I gotta, these messages, I wish the messages would just stay. Live chat, is that it? Oh, here we go. Do all the Yonkos drunk, yo, that would be sweet. Yeah, I mean, once I'm in a place where I can actually like commission stuff, then I have commissioned a couple pieces, but I'm just pirating people's artwork right now. It's true. I'm just being a pirate. But I put a logo that shows that I'm a pirate on the back of this. I also have a really big branding rehaul that's happening. I'm like turning a lot of stuff over. I'm getting a bunch of new stuff made, so I'm pretty excited to share that as well. I got a new and improved everything coming soon. That's the plan. That's the plan of what it is. I also got a couple, I think I have, oh yeah, I have a box opening coming tomorrow. Pretty funny story. Tomorrow's a pretty funny story. I think if you guys have been watching my weekly story time shrippums, I think the story of what I tell tomorrow, you guys will get a kick out of it. I was laughing. It's a pretty funny time, I gotta say. All right, these are kind of getting there. I think that's 3 pages. I only have 2 more pages once I'm done with this pack. And then that's 45 cards. Sweet. Very cool. Well, I still need to go in and cut all the corners of these, but I'll do those. I'll do that after. Still just gonna get these. Oh, shimata. Get those put there. That's what? 9 times 3 is 27, so I got 27 so far. And I'll do 4 more, that'll be 36. I think, right? 9 times 4 is 36, I believe. Yeah, I think that's math. My math skills have been pretty subpar lately, gotta say. Not great at maths these days, but that's okay. Yeah, I have some really cool, exciting, fun stuff that's happening with what I'm doing here. I can't wait to tell you guys about it, but I can't talk too much about it now. I can just say something's happening and it's gonna be hype. I feel like I'm gonna get to realize my dream, which is a big feeling for a guy like me to have in a time like now with shiny things like this. Slice them. All right, let's try slicing these ways. Let's see what this is like if I just cut them off like this. Yeah, it's good when you're doing something like creative and like making something. It's good to like switch it up, you know? Find something that works, but then also like create some variety in your routine, because these are going to be hard because they got too close. Hard to cut. If you change things up sometimes, like you'll find some new thing, you're like, whoa, that actually works way better, you know? Like this is going to be tough because I got to cut these. I may just fold them and cut them maybe. I don't know. No, I can't do that. All right, I'm going to try and just cut it on the, it seems bad also. maybe like this. Ooh, that's rough. That's a rough one. That's fine. Whoops. That tough spot I got myself in here. All right, that's all right. That cut off. Yeah, sometimes it gets tricky, yo. You know, you gotta get these things lined up the right way to make your life easy. And sometimes you just don't do it, but sometimes you do. And that's the story of the slice 'em, strip 'em experience. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of cards made actually by a factory right now, and they're gonna have a bunch of really cool features, get you into places on the internet for extra valuable stuff, treasure hunts, all sorts of cool things that I'm working on. But yeah, I would like to redefine this box of trading cards. Oh, also, I don't know if you guys have heard about Demon Rush, but Demon Rush is really cool. You guys should check it out. There's a card game coming out that I think just the first set came out, but super sick looking game. Like, really cool IP. The manga's really sick. It's like free to read on Webtoons. But I talked with the creator the other night, and might be doing some stuff with Demon Rush, so check that out. I'm very hyped about it. He seems like a really cool guy with a really cool passion for his project, and I have infinite respect for that. All right, we're 4 pages in. I gotta say, I do like putting the vinyl on more than like cutting it off. Cutting it off, like my finger really starts to hurt after a while because it's a lot of force driving a blade into metal. I tell you what. All right, so let's cut this one off here. Boom, 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 boom. Slice them, dice them, strip them. Just strip them, cut them. Gotta have it. Oh, and you want to make sure this is cut like really well, because if it's not, then it's gonna like pull the vinyl off. Because I'm still not done setting the vinyl. Like after this, after these are all cut out, and after I cut all the edges and corners on them, then I'm gonna press the vinyl on a last time, and then I'm gonna peel the face plastic off. So we're like probably by this point, once these are cut out, I'd say it's like, I guess like 60% of the way there, including like the back printing. So like back printing, maybe like 25% of the work. Heat pressing the vinyl is like 15% of the work. Cutting the vinyl off is like 25% of the work. Then you heat press it again. Then you cut it again. A lot of steps involved. But they're coming out really cool, and I'm really proud of them. And I like being proud of my work. It doesn't actually matter to me if people like it that much. It's cool if they do, but I like being proud of what I make because I've made a lot of things, and I have a pretty high standard for myself at this point when I make stuff. So if I like it, it feels good, helps me sleep at night, and I get to laugh more. And that's what's really the most important. Laughing as much as possible. Please, please let me laugh more. Thank you so much. All right, there's 2 of those. Almost through this last page. Yeah, see, like I haven't been holding the blade at the right angle. If I was holding it at more of a like vertical angle, it'd put a little less force on my finger. It's like make the physics work for you instead of making you work for the physics. Yeah, see, that works a little bit better. So we'll slice off there. Cut this thing off. And then slice this one here. Keepin' slicing. Pretty cool stuff. So who's here? Who's hanging out right now? I don't know anybody that's in the chat because I'm trying to keep up with it, but I'm pretty bad because I'm like looking down and it's up there. But who's all hanging out? Who's checking it out? Who's hanging? What's up? What's good? What's Gucci? What's new? What are y'all up to tonight? What are you getting into? Having fun? Slicing cards? Learning the ropes. Sherpum secrets. Opening some Zenkai. What's it like? I don't know, that's why I'm asking. Slice them. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. All right, there's our stack. So far, this is 45 cards that are like, I don't know, maybe 70, maybe 80% of the way there. And then I just need to finish these. But I'm not going to do that this second because I'm going to heat press some more vinyl. Because I got my vinyl in today, finally. I was hoping to get it in yesterday because I could have gone and done some printing today. But the printer was striking, which means the heads of the printer were hitting the things that they were printing on. So we need to get that resolved before I can print anymore. But yeah. All right, actually, Linda just got back, so we're going to eat in a second. So I'm going to show you guys what the next step is here. So the next step is, I'm just going to do 4 right now, but normally I'd go and I'd just do this whole stack at once. So you put these up here, get 4 of these guys, and then I got to cut all these corners off. So it's going to be like boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm almost done. I'm just showing them how I finish a card, and then I'll sign off with my adventure on the internet for the night.
What phone?
You got it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for your hard work out here.
I got too hungry, and I was like,
Do you have any more calls today?
No.
Nice. Want to watch some Wompies?
You know, after like getting like 2 of those 24 packs White Claws, I got sick of those. I don't want to drink them anymore.
White Claws?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really didn't want any of the flavors the other night. I was like having a really hard time finding you a drink that you wanted. Sierra Nevada. I'll take a sip of that. Thanks so much. Sorry, I finished it. All right.
Damn, your wrap is the same thing as mine, but it looks a lot better. It looks like candy.
You said it was really bad, though.
Yeah, but I can change my mind.
You can?
Yeah, I'm allowed to.
Did you errata that text?
I can't errata anything.
All right, so once these are here, it's one more heat press on, and then it's good to peel off. So I'm gonna put this on here and set it 10 seconds, run it, press it, press it, press it, press it, push it to the limit, and then we got it on there for 10 seconds. Okay, and now we can do this. So take this, and you're gonna go for this little piece of clear plastic. Try not to let it burn your fingers because it's metal and this is very hot. And then I push the edges down to make sure that they're not coming up from this. And then do another one here. And that's there. Sometimes it'll start pulling the vinyl up, so you want to make sure you're just getting the plastic. And then you want to really push the vinyl on really, really firmly if it was pulling the vinyl up. So right there, it pulled a little bit. So I want to push it really, really firmly onto all those areas. And really get it set onto that. And I got 2 more here. So I'm going to grab this corner. So all this vinyl is kind of coming off of there. So I'm just going to heat set these really quick again for another 10 seconds. Make sure that the corners, I really do drink all soda when my wife asks me for a drink all the time. Yeah, it's fun. Linda's not a person that you want to make hungry. She goes big mom mode. She goes, wedding cakey!
I do not.
Yeah. When she was on her
I'm being
birthday.
so nice.
On her
Here.
birthday, she didn't
You
get...
can have the first bite.
Oh. On her birthday, I was gonna make her a I can never remember the name of it. What's the first one?
What?
That Big Mom wants to eat. Her first hunger pain.
Croquembouche.
Croquembouche! I made Linda some croquembouche and I dropped it in the trash and then her eyes turned like bright red and she started breaking everything in the house and she was like, croquembouche! And then I had to get Johnny to surf over on a wave with a giant backpack full of croquembouche and he threw it like a football into Linda's mouth and she ate all the croquembouche at once and then she calmed down. So that's it. That was a lie, actually. That didn't happen. Linda's really nice. This is a card.
The way you say that, it sounds like it's a lie. But that is the truth.
It is the truth, yeah. And all the other.
I don't go crazy about croquembouche. In fact, I did not eat anything the first round.
So, this is one of the cards prepped. That's about what it takes to go into it. I'll do all the rest of these tonight, and hopefully this week I'll get to some printing. I hope you guys found this helpful and enjoyed this, printing session opposite. Wasn't quite a Shrip'em, but yeah, that's been it. Just some cool stuff that I'm making on the horizon. I hope you all are as excited about it as I am. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go eat my croquembouche. Croquembouche!